we'll get to that. I don't think we'll get to that within this particular program because this is focused on something specifically. But if you send me an email, we'll get in contact with you about that. But for now, let's just get straight into this. So I'm going ahead and now I am clicking record. So everything from here onwards is recording. Hello and welcome. It's Bayo here, and I'm the founder of quietexperts.com and the creator of the Quiet Experts implementation program, which is a program that I pull together for highly motivated, introverted entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, and service professionals online who want to have more freedom, they want to create more alone time, they want to make more money, they want to make a difference, and they want to do all of this without feeling drained, overwhelmed, or frustrated with marketing, sales, or technology. Now, the implementation program is a 90-day program. You can learn more about it at quietexperts.com. But for now, let's just focus on the reason why you're here, and which is why you're not breaking through the noise and why ideal prospects, aren't signing up or buying from you. And this has to do with your mindset. So if you were to leave here now and anyone asked you, what was the theme? The theme is your mindset, and your mindset and how it's affecting what you're doing and the results you're getting. So let me start with a little story about my experience early on this year. At the start of the year, I looked at a list of what I wanted to accomplish in the next 52 weeks, the next 12 months, and the next 30 days, and that week in particular. And then panic set in. Now my heartbeat definitely started to quicken, and I felt that my mouth was going dry. In order to stay on track with life and business, everything on my list needed to be done, and not just done at any point in time, but done now. I don't know how, but everything on that list seemed to be critically important, and I don't mean just important, no, I mean mega important. Nothing that had made it to my list seemed like it could be delayed until the end of that week, and certainly nothing could possibly be put off until the next day. And still, I had to make choices about what needed to be accomplished on that day. Now, have you ever felt like that? I couldn't prevent the F word from kicking in. It just needed to be put out there. And so, let me just tell you that I was indeed well and truly frustrated. I don't know what you were thinking I was going to say, but I was well and truly frustrated. Does that sound familiar to you? In our business as introvert coaches, consultants, and service professionals, we've got things like emails, deadlines, social media, phone calls, virtual meetings, projects, in-person meetings, and lots more going on. All of these are things you feel like you just want to be able to strike off your list now, but you can't because all of them are important. Now, with that type of mindset that everything is important, and remember, we're here today because of the mindset issue that challenges many of us introvert entrepreneurs online. Now, with that type of mindset, it can be very difficult for you to pick just one thing that's got the highest priority. And again, can you relate to this? In some of my surveys and planning sessions with introvert service professionals, many have told me that the highest priority tasks should be those which will directly result in generating revenue or growing their introvert-led business with the least amount of overwhelm or frustration. And that's all well and good. However, what about those items on your list that don't contribute to the bottom line right now, but they're a step in that direction? What do you do with those? And I know that it can be frustrating. Remember, you're listening to a person who failed 3 times in 5 years when I got started in business. And that doesn't count other failures along the way. Okay? It can leave you feeling drained before you've even started when you look at, it seems like there's so many things you need to do. And yes, it can feel overwhelming, but you need to stop. You need to take a deep breath. Because the good news is that there is a solution. This doesn't need to happen over and over again each and every day. First of all, it starts by being clear about where you are on your business journey currently. Look at it this way. We've got point A and you're going to point B. If you're anything like the hundreds of introvert service professionals, coaches, and consultants we've worked with over the years, you're running an expert service business in order to achieve one or more of these following things. You can relate to maybe one, two, or three of them. You're running your business to make money, in order to make a difference, to create alone time and more freedom for yourself so you can do the things you really love to do. Now, am I right? Each of these items, by the way, represents a destination, and this is what I refer to in the Quiet Experts Method, the implementation program, and the other courses as a point B for you and your expert introvert-led business. So whether it's you're in this business to make money, to make a difference, or to create alone time and more freedom for yourself, each of those are things you do not have that you're striving to achieve or attain. Those are your point Bs. In theory, all you need to do is move in the direction of your point B. But if only it were that simple. For you to be able to clearly identify what you should do, what you should focus on to move closer to your point B in any of those areas on any given day, during any week or month, you must, absolutely must, clearly understand where you are at every point in time. You cannot wake up one day and sit down behind your computer or even head out for some sort of business meeting or engagement without understanding fully where you are. And this is why people are not signing up or buying. The activities and tasks that you're performing and that you're carrying out aren't the right ones that you should take in order to complement where you are right now and attract the right people or businesses to what you offer. This is why they're not signing up or buying. You may have a lead page, an opt-in page. You may have a service or a product, and people still aren't buying. They're not signing up in the first place, so let's forget about buying for now. But here's the truth. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how dedicated, authentic, or heart-centered you are. You'll never make money. You'll never make a difference. Or you'll never be able to create freedom or more alone time if you're unclear or uncertain about your current situation and you continue to operate, in that way, in that manner, or in that fashion. When you're unclear and just doing things to see what resonates, you'll continue to take the wrong actions that confuse and also repel your ideal clients and customers. And once they're gone, they're gone. So I refer to this as having a six-figure revenue roadmap, which is basically you're going from point A, where you are today, to point B, where you need to get to with any of those goals that you set for yourself in those three areas. And remember, those three areas are the main areas why the majority of introvert entrepreneurs online got into business or why they're in business today. Now, what I'm about to say next is very important. If you're not currently operating a sustainable six-figure a year expert service business, you should stop listening to your favorite guru about the activities you need to take to become a seven-figure coach, consultant, or service professional. Just stop, because that's not what you should be focused on. To help introvert entrepreneurs like you online, I'm creating some resources to help you solve this problem so you can smoothly proceed along your journey to a sustainable six-figure service business that you operate, you own, and that you're proud of. The resources help you quickly gain the clarity you need on where you are in your business today and where you are on your business journey to your point B. Remember, whether your goal is to make money, to make a difference, or to create more alone time and freedom for yourself, or anything else for that matter. And not only that, you'll also know the actions you should be taking now to get the best results in the shortest amount of time without cutting corners and without this unnecessary frustration and overwhelm and feeling drained. You'll find the exercises that I was introduced to and that I use today to bring an end to this frustration. So let me ask you this. Don't you think the few minutes that this is going to take from your day and from your week is worth it? Because you can always look back at these things and determine whether you're doing the right things at the right time to move you closer to your point B, again, whichever it might be out of those three, or indeed others. So the mindset that you can continue to do things without understanding where you are now and what you need to do to get to your point B is a mindset of failure. And this, again, is why people just, no matter what you're offering right now, okay, no matter how long you've been in business, or even if you're just starting out, your mindset, this is why you're not breaking through the noise and why prospects just aren't signing up or buying from you. So it doesn't need to be this way. You can change that. It doesn't have to continue to be that you wake up every day and it seems like a hit or miss, or you've got this big dream but nothing's happening. So I invite you to now respond to all the questions in a moment. But before I do that, if to get started, all you need to do is head over to facebook.com/groups and quiet experts and go to the units section. That's facebook.com/groups/quiet experts and go click on the units section to get started. It's free. The only investment is your time and your commitment to change your mindset, and you'll do that by taking the actions you need to take. Now, I hope you found this useful. Until next time.